Good morning. Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome back to Roadcraft, and my situation is not great. I picked up this really cool scout vehicle, but got in a little bit over my head, and that is almost literally the truth. Engine is flooded. I cannot get it out. What I'm doing is headed across. I completely missed where I was supposed to be going. I should have been going straight across this high. I'm trying to get to this mountain base. I just missed the high point and went to probably the deepest spot in the flooded mine. So what does one do? Well, there is only one other vehicle with a winch, and that is my truck. So what that means is, luckily, the truck is nearby, not all the way across the map. What I'm trying to do is open up. So let me give you the whole history, short history. I'm trying to bring, it's one of my objectives, bring power from this power source to whatever this is. I'm not really sure. The salt mine entrance, I guess, from an active source to the salt mine entrance. Oh, that's the salt mine entrance. So I'm not really sure what that means. Salt mine entrance is right there. But it shows I have to go there. Oh, maybe that means I need electricity to that too. Yeah, it's not blue. So that is the salt mine entrance. All right, well, there we go. I need to bring it from there to here. But what I don't want to do is have to drive my cable burying vehicle. It's so slow. All the way from wherever it is, way up here. So the smartest thing to do is um, teleport it to another base that's closer, which is this one, but I have not yet opened it yet. I know that because there's no garage icon. So that's all I was trying to do is drive up to the base, bing, bing, and open it up. And I got myself in trouble. So there's the history, there's the story, and that's what I'm trying to do. And it should be a simple process. So this episode is literally opening up that base. And oh, I don't want to be in that. That does not have a winch. Good thing I noticed. It's right there. And one reason I noticed it was driving so slow. I'm like, that is a dump truck. It's not my pickup truck. So I built this new bridge over, I guess it's a river. Looks like a river. Accessing an entire map edition, which opened up a whole bunch of new objectives, of course. All right, so in this case, what I'm going to do, you can see my tracks. I went right through there. Going to get as deep as I can in the water with my truck and throw my winch to the bumper and winch that bad boy out of there. Well, that's the theory. If I fail, I'm not really sure what's next, but see, I should have gone left, right, out that direction towards that tunnel entrance. That's where I should have been. The tunnel entrance, which is right there, but turned, sharper to the left, actually. So more like that. So more like over there. Oh yeah, so towards that yellow door would be the low point. So poor truck, my poor scout. It's such a cool vehicle. So I guess this will be my introduction to it. I will show you. Boy, that thing drops off. Look at that. That is a drop off. So what I hope I can do here is let's hope I can. Okay, the winch is a little bit funky in this game. It's not as easy as SnowRunner. Sometimes it doesn't go where I want it to go. You have to be facing Oh man, it's floating. What happened? That was weird. Let's get it out of there. I think I'm winched to it. As soon as I winched to it, it started floating. That was really weird, but okay, that's not going to be as hard as I thought. I don't even know. There's a big rock right there. Oh, and I don't have to back up. I can pull the winch too. But let's detach winch and jump in that vehicle and back it out of here. Okay, so there's my new Scout. There's my new Scout. It's really great. Huge tires and can get me, well, just about anywhere. But note to self, find the highest point before you just head across someplace. All right, let's think about where we need to go. Up there. Now it doesn't turn super sharp because of those big, careful, don't want to do that again because I'd have to get the truck over here. Okay, let's just see where we're going here. Yep, straight up the road. We're going to go to the base and see what it takes to open the base up. Once we do that, we can access all of our vehicles. It basically opens up a new garage. See, there's the garage, the blue garage symbol. Tink. And I can open the garage now. And what that means is I can go down to this one, and I can just hit deploy. And we now have that vehicle as well. And instead of having to drive that all the way from the other side of the map, wherever that was, down last time I laid a cable, I don't even know. And now it's right here. Now, that's not the end of my problems because I've got to get that thing here at some point, and that may not be super fun. How do I do that? Well, there's a road. Can my cable layer make it across that water? And so here's what I'll do. I was going to just end there, but I think what I'll do is use this. Oh, let's put the brake on that guy. He's rolling downhill. Okay. I think what we should do is scout the route. And I'm not going to drive the route in this episode, but I am going to find the route. So either this route goes, that's a long ways. I wouldn't think so. So what you're doing is looking for roads right there. So I do need to make it across. And I don't have to lay the cable from the power to this. I can lay it from this to the power, which I believe is the smartest way to go about that. So here's what we'll do. Now that we opened up the garage, we can take our Scout back down, and we'll be smart about how we cross the water. I like this because the Scout is fast and has these great tires, and apparently it floats. I didn't really know that till I winched it out. That was kind of cool. I'm not sure if it really floats because it was underwater at some point. Okay, so the overhead view is going to give me the best way to get over there. So I need to go to the right and follow my path out of here. Really fun. This part of the game is super fun. So just wait, let's see. So we know that it gets really deep. Let's go around that. So we're going to go around my vehicle. If I can, see what's over here. And let's just take a look at it again. All right, so it looks like just take a left and go straight. Well, I might be able to just go all the way around. Yeah, let's just go right there. So let's just skirt this. So that really does help to look at that map. But remember, the real terrain, just like real maps, is different. Watch that huge hole right there. The real place is different than a map, than a flat map. All right, so we're going to go So there is the power, the salt mine entrance that needs power right here. Now that wasn't so bad. I think I could, well, I'm going to have to. I think I can drive that vehicle the route that I just took. Maybe. I could. I mean, if it doesn't, I have to bring in some sand and make a road. Um, ugh, that's a whole nother project. All right. In the meantime, let's not get sidetracked here, Mr. Johns. We're going to look at this. It's like four-wheeling in the Idaho mountains, just driving a trail. Very cool. Okay, so we're going to try. Let's stop because not really sure where this goes. It looks like that's our only option. However, looking for any other option. There's one right there that might also be an option. This one might. Let's just keep doing it. We're scouting. That's what we're doing. That's the whole point. So I have said this before in previous videos that if you just like to drive like off-road, you could just do that in this game. There's plenty of that to do. Just go explore and do nothing if you want to just drive. So I think just for that, power substation. Okay, wait. Interesting. So let's see what happens if I drive down in here. It's always good to physically visit those circles. See if any additional things pop up. See, there's an objective complete. I got 1,400 stars just for getting there.
We're getting all sorts of errors from the main power substation. Think that's something you can handle, Hotshot? You'll need to fix the pipes and haul some transformers around. But don't worry, I'll make sure you have the wheels for the job.
So, see, it opened up a whole new. I mean, this is huge. These maps just keep getting bigger and bigger. It seems like, or maybe not. Maybe they're just different. So, but there's so much going on. So here's a train area over there, and cranes. And this might be actually another objective that I'm. Yep, it's that one. Retrieve the Monteville archive and return it to the administration. So that was not part of the power objective at all. So it looks like active source to the steel pipes facility. That's not what it said, though. Let's see what else I have. I think there's a couple of these. Yeah, active source to the salt mine. So basically, I need to find the active source, which should be blue. This power substation you'd think would be blue, but it doesn't have power. So if we look down here, I am not really sure, actually. All those areas in red need power, but I don't know where my power source is. And maybe that's something. It just says active source, so I probably have to find it. It's probably up here somewhere. Oh, there's a castle. Very cool. That is cool. I have to check out the castle at some point. All right, well, I was wrong. This is not the... where's my vehicle? There we go. This is not the electricity objective that I thought it was, but since that's what I set out to do, was to go find... I'm not sure if this is where I'm supposed to go. Yep. Let's go through here. I was going to go find that location anyway. That's a different objective, but it doesn't matter. That's where I was headed. So we're going to finish this episode by triggering this. And you see this yellow circle, and there's that search thing. So that search thing, typically, I just finished a really cool one. I did not record it. I had to find a safe on the second floor of a destroyed area like this. And I had that's why I bought this vehicle. It was the only one that could handle driving through all this crap. Um, and it was fun. I should have recorded it. It was really one of my favorite things so far. I found a safe on the second floor of a destroyed building. Tried to winch it out of there. It was too hard to winch, and I had this vehicle, so I just pushed it off the building and then picked it up down below. Okay, so we're supposed to find. I don't even know. Let's figure out what we're supposed to find. Retrieve the Monteville archive. Okay, so they're blueprints. This collection is vital for our rebuilding work. Okay, find the archive. Save what you can. Deliver it to the Monteville admin. Monteville admin. Where is the Monteville admin? Let's worry about that later. Let's find it. So it could be anywhere. It doesn't say second floor. Ugh. So that's a problem. And it's going to be in this area. What's an archive look like? I don't know. Some kind of box, probably. It's blueprints, so it's going to be some kind of special looking box. So there's the circle. I need to stay in this circle and look for anything that's unique. And then a giveaway is, and one thing I used in the previous one was if you see something that looks like a ramp, it's probably a ramp. So that was my hint. So in this case, and this vehicle is probably the only one that could do it that I own. These tires, now see that looks like a ramp, but getting up there, it only looks like there's a bed. But to show you what this thing can do, I'll shift into low. Oh, maybe. Spoke too soon. I mean, this thing is a beast, but this one might be just a little bit too steep for it. And I don't see anything that looks like an archive up there or blueprints, and so let's continue looking. So this is kind of a new part of the game that I didn't expect. Here's another one that looks like it might be a ramp. Oh no, I would not be able to get up there. So, but that's what I'm looking for, is something that looks like this vehicle. See, that looks too steep. This vehicle could get there, and think like the developers and not like a gamer. What kind of terrain would allow, your vehicle to go up and into a? Now, I'm just assuming that's where the archives are. It could be anywhere. It could be in a basement. So, since the previous one was on the second floor, you wouldn't kind of expect them to do that again. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Okay, this is an interesting looking area. So could I get up there? Probably. Could I get up? Oh, in there. Yeah, of course. That one looks too steep. Let's just take a peek up here and see inside. If I see anything that looks curious. That is too steep also, so probably not. I mean, I'm thinking maybe oh, what's up there? Oh, by the way, there are collectibles in this game. I just found out. See that truck over there? There's toy trucks, which, boy, that's a farm simulator thing. If you haven't played Farm Sim or watched any of my videos on Farm Sim 22 or 24, the collectibles were one of my favorite parts of the game, and it reminded me when I saw that they have toy. See that toy truck? It's a collectible, and they're not all trucks. I guess they're all like, construction equipment toys. But I wonder if I can winch to that. Let's see. Let's see if I can winch to it. I don't love this winch system. I think I got it. Let's see. Yeah, but what do I do with it? I can't winch it all the way home. It's really cool, but what do I do with it? I wish I could put it in the back. I have the wrong vehicle. I'm just going to run it over. So let's detach the winch. Okay, we need to focus. Maybe we'll come back for that. There is some kind of financial. I think you get money for collecting them. Probably some kind of achievement. So, all right, let's just figure this out. Right now, I'm not in a really good place. I did not see a way to get up there where the truck was. This just looks like a really, really steep ravine. So let's just look at the map again. It just says search area. Find the archive. So from up above, anything on the roof? I just have to search every area. I don't know if I've been up there. Have I been up there? Or am I just... Yeah, I had to have been up there. Oh, but this... See that ramp? That is a ramp. And it might be that box. I have a funny feeling. Maybe. Maybe I have to... Oh, look at this. See that ramp right there? They do this stuff on purpose. Red flag. Let's look for the red flag. Okay, I'll come back for you, little truck. Another day. Another day. Another day. Now, if you don't roll this, I would be in trouble. I'd have to send somebody else to come get me. So that's what you don't want to do with the scout. There's flashing blue because that's metal and I can recycle it. But all right, so I have to. I wish I could have. I could have winched that out of there. I'm so okay. All right, so forgive me for doing this. I think what I really need to do is I don't think I can get another vehicle up in here. So what I may lose. I don't remember where I put that truck. Oh no. Where did I put you, little truck? There you are. So, yep, this is what I should do. I should definitely winch to that. Are you stuck on? Are you on me? No, you're not. Let's aim winch. Just don't like the winch. The winch system is clunky. You have to be looking at the thing, which is ridiculous. And see, I'm looking at it now, and it brings up if I do it just right. But then when I hit winch, it does nothing. Oh, there it goes. I had to let go of the winch. It's just a little weird, I think. All right, let's pull little Chucky with us. We're gonna pull him out of here. Because I think if I put him on the road, if I leave him here, I'll never come back. I don't think I'll never be able to get back in here. Oh no! Wrong way. Wheels go this way, and then wheels go that way. Okay, drop off. I'm just gonna back out of here, pull the little truck with us, our little toy truck friend. So this is my first collectible in this game. I've seen a few others. I didn't know what they were, and then didn't bother to even look into it. So I'll have to eventually find them again. I know there's a website that shows you where they all are, which I don't know whether I'll do that or not. Use the website or try to find it again. Problem is, a lot of times you'll never come back. You'll never revisit an area that you've already cleared. I mean, I'm a construction company, and oh, look at that. It doesn't want to go over that. That's fine. Let's just release it. Will I remember that he's there? I don't know. What I can do is mark it. So he is right there. So I need a special mark for that. Star, red star. Okay, that helps. Red star. All right, now, the other mark I made was red flag, which is straight ahead left. Up the hill left. Okay. And just by looking at that top view of the map, I am pretty confident that that is where they expect me to go. Let's just look at that again. I think right up that ramp. There's going to be a ramp right there. Oh, I don't know if I can get. Let's see if I can go. Yeah, easier said than done. That is a pile of stuff. But see, look at this beast, man. Look at none of my other vehicles could have done that. That is just amazing. Oh crap! Really? You know, the game just makes everything hard. Now, is this a ramp or is this stuff I'm gonna have to move with another vehicle first? Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. I don't want to have to bring in a crane. But that's what this game does to you. But I think I can get over that. Come on, let's go. What I really need to have those two metal fences as ramps. That would be perfect. I'm in low. My diff is on. I'm in all-wheel drive. I still can't get up there. So, but those stairs are calling to me. Look at that. That is the way up. So you go up. Oh, let's just make sure. Up there. Oh, and then what? That looks like a. Maybe not. Oh, maybe you go under and then across, and then what? I may be totally wrong. No, it looks like I just have to go up here. Oh, right here, and then up. Boom, and those are the archives. I know they are. So I have to get through here. I have to. That is the way. That is the way of life right there. So let's go, little guy. You can do it. Come on. There's got to be a special way. I just don't want to have to bring in a crane. Oh, that's close. That's close. That's close. Of course, if I get stuck, I have no choice but to bring in a crane. This little guy wants to make it really bad. He really does. Come on, let's go. Just not enough. Let's go. I'm kind of high-centered, like a lot high-centered, on that concrete that's stuck up in my frame. Almost. Come on. Okay, so I got off. That's good. But I want to get in. I mean, it's another 15 minutes to get a crane up here, so don't want to do that if I don't have to. There's always a way around. There's always a way. There's always a way. Maybe there's another way in, but I don't think so. Let's just look on the back side of that building. Any ramp, anything that looks like a ramp? No, I think those stairs are it. And maybe I'll come in at an angle. That concrete doesn't look good, though, right there. I think that's what I high-centered on before. Yeah, sure enough, Mr. Johns. Yep, listen to yourself. They did that on purpose. Look at how they did that. Oh, is that a hole? Oh, no. No. All right, well, there she lies. When I started the episode, I was stuck in the water. When I end the episode, I'm stuck in a hole on a pipe. So thanks for joining me. Next time, we'll try to get out of this situation and up to that archive. Come back and join me. I'll catch you then. For now, though, Mr. Johns is out.